See, people will always show you who they are. It is you that is proving stubborn. You don't want to take people for who they are. You're trying to make excuses in your head. You're hoping that this person is gonna change. You're hoping that okay, this is not who they are. You're hoping that okay, this is who they are for today. Tomorrow they'll be different. You are the one who is making up the stories in your head, and guess what? They're just stories, they're not reality. You're just being delusional. Why am I making this video? I'm making this video for me to tell you that people are not good at pretending. People are not good at pretending. So if you're very, very observant and if you're careful enough, you're going to always understand who people are. They will always show you that when you meet somebody, you would see that, okay, this is who this person is. You'll be able to read that person to know the kind of person they are. Now, if you now decide for you to make excuses for them, then that is your business. That is your choice, and whatever thing that comes out of it, you should be able to bear the consequences smiling and not complaining. And the reason why I'm making this video, because I have an experience that I want to share with you guys, and that experience is this. So I was discussing with somebody, a friend of mine, or maybe let's say used to be my friend, or I don't know, just we are friends as well. So we were having a conversation, and he was telling me, we were just gisting, and he was telling me about his past relationships and how they folded, and the role that the girl was played in making the relationship to fold, And as he was saying those things, it was as if to say he was trying to say that a lot of girls are the same and they do the same thing, and a lot of negative stuff. So I became curious. I became curious, and I asked him. I said, okay, I've understood the role that this girl was played in making this thing to not work out for you, but I want to hear your own part. What role did you play? What are the things you did that actually contributed to the friction in the relationship? Okay, and that was when he began to tell me. He mentioned a few, and I'm not sure if I remember all of the things that he mentioned, but not one that stood out, that made me clean my ear to hear it well, was when he told me that he's a kind of guy that if he's provoked or if he's angry, he can even go for 3 days without speaking to me. Like, for example, if me and him, we are together and I provoke him, that he can stay for, he's a kind of, he does not like trouble, that he will just stay for 3 days without speaking to me. And I was like, really? Are you serious? Like, you mean that? I'm like, do you know what you just said with your mouth? And the way that he backed it up, you will know that this person is telling you who they are. Because he told me that even his family members are aware that this is who he is. That is, even if his friends provoke him, sometimes his friends will do something to him, and these friends will not even know that he is angry. But he's not even going to show them that he's angry. But he will just remove them from their mind. He won't talk to them again. He will just stay on the road and he will just say hello, but you will never know that this is what is happening. And I'm like, if everybody in your family understands that this is who you are, and you do it to your friends, your family members know, and you are telling me boldly that this is how you are, it means that you don't even want to work on yourself. You see it as a trait that you're going to live with forever, and I think it's a nice thing. So immediately I heard that, I knew it was a very, very big red flag, and I knew that there was nothing can bring me together with somebody who is like that. Because the moment you stay 3 days without speaking to me, I'm going to make sure I stay like 3 months without speaking to you. That is even the case. I'm not even worried about myself, because those kind of people, you can't even disturb me, because me, the one you are doing anything you. But let's not go there. Let's not even go there. The reason why I'm making this video is that there are some people, whether you're a girl or a boy, that you meet somebody and they will tell you that this is who they are, and you will refuse to take them for who they are. you will start making excuses. There is somebody out there that would meet this same guy, and this guy will tell you, open up to you, this is the kind of person I am. Oh. If you make me angry, I can stay for 4 days and I will not speak to you. That is who I am. My family members, they know. And you will think that you are special. You will think that, oh, I'm gonna change this guy. You will think that you are Melin. You are Marlin. I don't know what you will think, or you will see the obvious. You will still walk into it. And by the time it begins to manifest, you now start complaining. You now start narrating the story to people who did not even ask you to narrate it in the first place. So do you see what I'm saying? People will always show you who they are if you pay attention and if you listen and if you are curious enough, because it was out of my curiosity that made me ask, for me to find out that information which was important. Some of you will not even find out. Some of you will find out and you will not make use of what you found out, you know. So when people tell you who they are, please believe them. Don't doubt them. Don't create excuses for them in your head. And understand that whatever choice you make or decision you make, you're going to bear the consequences tomorrow. And if you do that happily, please don't come out